welcome to NASCAR Update, special edition with today's guest, Corey Haim. And now here's your host, Zach Chadwick.
I'm your host, Zach Chadwick, and today we have another special guest. Thank you so much for joining us, Corey Haim. We appreciate it.
Yeah, Zach, thanks for having me on. It's much appreciated.
No problem. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on your win in Kansas, your first career win. It was a great dominating performance. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was a great weekend. We had a lot of practice, and going into that, had a good car from the summer race at Kansas, and my team executed great and we ended up getting the win.
Yeah, if it's okay with you, I would like to ask you a couple questions.
Absolutely.
First question I had was, how did you get into contact with Venturini Motorsports, and how that deal come along for this year?
Yeah, last year we were with Chad Bryant Racing, and we had a pretty strong season with them. We contended for a few wins. Ended up getting a good amount of top five start the season. Ran 13 races total, and by the end of the year we were looking for something a little bit better. We were trying to win races more often, and we got a deal with Toyota, Venturini Motorsports. I got myself in the program with TRD and everything. So throughout the year 2020, didn't have as many starts as I would have liked. I had 7 starts, but Venturini Motorsports and Toyota gave me a great opportunity. Every single start they gave me a great car with a lot of speed, and we finally put one together this weekend at Kansas.
That's awesome. And yeah, you definitely were showing speed all year long in the starts that you were making, and always progressing. That's always good to see. What's the biggest difference that you've noticed from switching over from Chad Bryant Racing to Venturini Motorsports?
We've certainly had a lot more speed going from Chad to Venturini Motorsports. We've contended for wins just about every single race that we've raced with Venturini Motorsports this year. But other than that, the whole Ford program to Toyota has been an awesome switch for me. Toyota's done a lot for me this year with their simulator and their gyms and everything like that, just getting me ready for every single weekend. And being up in North Carolina now, I moved here this year. This whole Toyota program's worked out really well for me, and I hope to continue my my development with Toyota in 2021.
That's awesome. Well, now that you mentioned 2021, do you have any set plans yet for 2021, or still up in the air?
Still somewhat up in the air. We want to try to go full time in some kind of series, but for now it's somewhat up in the air. It just kind of depends on how the season ends. But when it's all said and done, I'd like to go full time in ARCA or something along those lines. So we'll see, but I'll know certainly within the next month or two what I'm doing.
Definitely. And do you have a set routine that you do before the race? Of course, now with 2020, a couple practice through iRacing or anything like that?
Yeah, I'd say iRacing's been an awesome way for me to practice and just get prepared for each and every race. I think Kansas is on iRacing. It's very close, honestly, to how it is in real life. So iRacing is a great tool for me to use before and after races, just to kind of reflect on how the race went or prepare for a so-called race. But Toyota simulators and also another great tool for me. I try to go there as much as possible. I think it's really realistic, and I think it really prepares me well for every race that I decide to do with Venturini Motorsports.
Definitely. And then you can rely on your teammates as well. Who's been the biggest help or mentor to you as you were coming up through the ranks and everything to help you out with your early success?
I don't know if I could single out one single person, but there's been a lot of people. I'd say honestly the entire Venturini stable has a lot of people walking around the shop that are very experienced in ARCA racing, very experienced in NASCAR racing. Have helped me out a lot throughout the 2020 season. But there's a lot of drivers there as well that really helped me out. I think when I was at Chad Bryant Racing, definitely Tom Majeski helped me out a lot. This year it's been Chandler Smith, Michael Self, all those guys that raced and have had a lot of success in the ARCA Menard series have helped me a lot, and just they're all really great people that have no issue giving each other advice and just trying to help me out whenever I need it. So it's been really good this year as far as that goes.
Definitely. Have you had any time to go to the shop, and now that you mentioned the Toyota simulator and everything because of the pandemic?
Absolutely. With the pandemic, for the couple months, Venturini wasn't allowed to be allowed to be running, I guess I would say, just because all the places in North Carolina were all businesses were shut down except for essential businesses. So I throughout COVID, I actually moved from Georgia up to North Carolina. So now that everything's somewhat back up and running, I've been able to get a lot of time to go to the shop and go to the Toyota simulator and go to their gym. It's been really good. I'm not in school anymore. I graduated back in May, so I've had a lot of free time just to focus on racing, and it seems to be somewhat paying off. So it's been good.
Well, definitely congratulations on graduating and then again on your first career win. You're doing great right now, and keep up the good work. Really happy to see you doing well and everything, and good luck next year, and hopefully you accomplish everything that you want to do and everything. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I appreciate you having me on, and hope to stay in contact with you, man. It's been good. I really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you again, and I'll definitely be in contact and appreciate it.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good evening.
Thanks, you too.